say Nas Daily has become one of the most hated content creators would barely scratch the surface. From allegations of exploiting an indigenous tattoo artist in the Philippines to his former employee, Isa Al-Habib, publicly severing ties and distancing himself from him, the backlash against Nas has reached unprecedented levels.
Okay, something terrible is happening on YouTube, and I'm gonna talk about it.
Nas Daily went from being one of the most loved, fastest growing creators to being unanimously hated. But why? What did he do to cause his massive YouTube empire to come crashing down so suddenly? Let's rewind to a time when Nas Daily, real name Nusair Yassin, was the face of optimism. His videos, packed with high-energy positivity, had millions tuning in daily. He captured hearts by exploring cultures, celebrating diversity, and engaging with communities in ways few had ever done before. But as his platform grew, so did the cracks in his carefully curated image, the turning point. One seemingly innocent video. In 2022, Nas posted a video about Whang-Od, a legendary Filipino tattoo artist. What was meant to be an uplifting moment about tradition and culture turned into an accusation of exploitation.
In the jungles of the Philippines, there is a woman who is 103 years old.
The artist's grandniece claimed Whang-Od never consented to Nas's involvement. And what began as an innocent collaboration now had the Filipino community in an uproar, calling him out for turning sacred tradition into clickbait. And this was only the beginning. Next came the controversy that shocked the world, the Isa Al-Habib fallout. Isa, Nas's former presenter and close collaborator, publicly cut ties with him, revealing that he no longer worked for Nas Daily.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Currently, no, I do not work for Nas Daily, and I'm not on Nas Daily's payroll. I work for Nas News Arabia, which is under UAE government and under a company called Visioneers.
Was it Nas's egotism, his controversial content, or something deeper? Nas's growing arrogance became impossible to ignore. His behavior started to reflect a man more concerned with his image than genuine human connection. This was echoed when he got into a public spat with climate activist Javi Yemen.
You push the climate change agenda, you push a lot of these agendas, these woke agendas, but here, what's the
friend, we've done more for climate change than you have.
Yeah? What have you done?
We've done.
How did you get here?
We've done more for climate change than you have.
How did you get here?
Okay, see you later.
Nas, how did you get here?
After a debate with Javi, Nas uploaded a highly edited version of their conversation, hoping to paint himself in a good light. But viewers saw through the manipulation. The comment section was flooded with support for Javi, condemning Nas for his hypocritical stance. A major blow, but Nas didn't back down. Instead, things got worse. Fast forward to a public altercation in Davos where Nas, unprovoked, interrupted an interview with Luxembourg's prime minister. His erratic behavior was so cringe-worthy that even the prime minister seemed visibly uncomfortable. But Nas wasn't done. The following year, he posted a video claiming to have studied Islam for a month, a move that many saw as nothing more than an attempt to spark controversy. Comments flooded in, calling him out for his shallow understanding of the religion and accusing him of using Islam for clout. His credibility was in tatters. But if you thought that was bad, wait until you hear about the paid content disaster. Nas was caught red-handed promoting paid partnerships without proper disclosure. His response? He tried to justify it, claiming, "We don't live in America, so we don't have to disclose paid content." It was a glaring admission of his disregard for transparency, and his audience wasn't having it. And then came the final nail in the coffin. Nas Daily's Bali adventure video. What should have been a celebration of Bali's beauty quickly turned into a PR disaster. He painted an overly simplistic, rosy picture of the island, brushing aside deeper issues like racism, white tourism, and environmental degradation. Locals were outraged, calling him ignorant and dismissive of their culture. Nas had managed to alienate not just the Filipino community, but now an entire region. As his infamy spread, Nas continued to chase the thrill of virality, but with every controversial move, his audience grew more and more disillusioned. His paid promotions, disregard for cultures, and narcissistic tendencies, captured for all to see, pushed him further away from the once loyal viewers who had supported him from the beginning. It wasn't just about making videos anymore, it was about making money, about clinging to relevance in a world that no longer saw Nas as a creator, but as a walking controversy.
The name that was once respected by millions is now in the front page of controversies.
To say that Nas Daily has become one of the most hated content creators ever would be a gross understatement.
Why everyone hates Nas Daily.
Nas Daily, he went from racking up millions of views per video at his peak to struggling to hit 100,000 despite having 13 million subscribers.
Now, with his reputation shattered and his platform fading, Nas is left with two choices: continue making videos for a shrinking audience, or double down on his tech projects, products tied to the Nas Daily brand. Either way, his image is tainted, and it's hard to imagine a future where his influence doesn't continue to wane. The question is, how long can Nas keep up this charade before even his most loyal followers turn away? Nas Daily, once a force for good, now stands as a cautionary tale. The price of chasing fame, clicks, and self-interest. An audience that's already walked away, and the future doesn't look too bright for him. Will he turn it around, or has the Nas Daily magic finally run out? One thing is clear, it's no longer the success story it once seemed. What started as a genuine attempt to change the world with quick videos has spiraled into one of the most controversial and self-destructive narratives on the internet today. Now that you know about Nas Daily, watch this video to find out why everything is a lie.
That's 1 minute.
See you tomorrow.